Well, the camera was super shaky there for a moment. Welcome to the longer reading. I have started this over on TikTok. If you're not used to my channel, I always do like a shorter reading, like a 10-minute by short, and then I do that on TikTok. And I bring the longer one here because you can't do a longer reading over there. You can split it up into parts, and that just doesn't sit well with me. I have to stop and reorganize the camera. I already had to do that in between here and there. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I meditate before I start these things. I have a lot of terms here that I wrote down. That's what I was doing before I started the reading today. So I'm going to start with them, actually, for you guys over here, if you came over here. Connection came out really strongly. One of the first things I heard was I decided I was going to do person A, person B reading, if you're here for this, okay? I heard Divine Empress or Empress a few times, and then my Empress popped out as my bottom of my shadow deck right here, okay? And it's over here now, because we'll get into why, if you're not coming from the other reading. And you're the Divine Empress here, okay? Whether you're a man or a woman or non-binary or whatever, your energetic imprint on the universe is Empress. You are Divine Empress energy. Connection to energy, I heard like 3 times. I heard stepmom. I heard mustache. Underrated, I heard. Like almost like criminally underrated. Picture perfect. Something about aging, not like in a bad way, just the word aging or aging, age limit, I thought I heard maybe. Let's see. All right, let's see. A song I heard playing, and I added it to a playlist that I have when I channel things, when I channel a song, and it's not Benson Boone. I've got room for 2. I gotta remember to add that to the TikTok when I post it. And the psychic, I heard psychic really strongly, and then something about manipulation tactics. And I didn't know what that didn't seem negative. It seemed like maybe someone had wondered if these were manipulation tactics that you were doing because you seem like this. How can you be this divine? Right? This person thinks, how can you be this divine? How do you feel like you're my everything? Like you're my, twin flame or my divine counterpart? Like that. It's all mixed in here. But underneath that, this this emperor is a little scary if you really look at him up close. It's a little like, you might be their queen. They're like red queen. You know what I mean? You might feel like that. You might be like, I'll fight, to the death for you. I'll fight the demons for you or whatever. Or maybe you're both fighting demons for each other. Emperor, empress kind of energy with the divine counterpart type stuff. I kind of like heard that earlier, something about that. Does she feel what I feel or something, or do they feel what I feel? And that's kind of here. They're really, this person's really holding back. Okay, person B. They've got devil energy that came out in this energetic pull that was at the very beginning of the pre-shuffle that I didn't even do on camera. So that's this person here. This one fell on top of this one at one point, on top of this empress where it was laying here. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of leave that imprinted over here and we'll figure out, we'll get down to the bottom. These can also be situation A, situation B. I always like to say that if it's 2 places you want to move and one makes your creative expression feel really alive, but like aligned with someone, but then something rocky, terrible happened here. Someone had to make a decision, or someone needs to quit drinking, or just quit drinking, perhaps. Okay, and then this person here is like your emperor, your divine counterpart. Doesn't always, and I remind myself of this all the time, this does not mean marriage, okay, because of this. And maybe in your final lifetime sometimes, yes, okay, but, so, okay, that was at the bottom of the deck. I don't know why I looked at that page of cups. Someone here is younger in energy. Let's see. All right, so let's ask more questions about this person. About a little bit more about the physical, because this was their energy. Something. Yeah, wow, look at that. They did a breakup. They got cheated on. They cheated on someone. They had a death in the family. They lost something serious here, this person, okay, recently. Walked away from something, maybe a person. They left somebody crying in bed. They're sneaky or liar, whatever, or they lied to them, or ran to you. No, but this person here ran to someone else, right? Maybe they ran to someone else and they felt like, they left you crying. I'm not sure. They made the wrong decision, I think. Let's see. What's this about? A star fell all the way down here on the ground, okay? So maybe someone like that, saw you, sees you, or is about to see you. Because sometimes when things go on the floor for me, it means they're not here yet or they just happened. So someone either saw you are a star, right? Because you're some kind of artist in whatever field you're in, ma'am, Miss Ma'am, okay, or Mr. Sir. That's divine feminine also. Okay, this person has done some soul searching, deep expansion into the depths of their mind. Okay, they could be literally an alcoholic or quit being an alcoholic, one of the two. Yikes, this person is going through it energetically. I almost can't even, and that's not even energetically, that's physically. I saw the little bus in there. There they are again. Okay, there's somebody maybe the younger and you, not that great at love all the time. Kind of always got one hand in their pocket, right? This is, like they want this one person almost is like thinking, or maybe they were going to come in and give you love. Something here. We're gonna get, boy, because that's, alright, we're gonna leave this out here. This person came out like this. Since all we had was the death imprint so far, I didn't want you to think this person was all bad. They just look like death. They might look sickly or be old, or like young but look old, or stressed out, pale. They never see the sun. They're always up till dawn, right? Doesn't mean they're bad. They're kind of like, in the past, they've chosen their career more over love, and they're kind of like, almost, maybe they did that again here, or I don't know. It's a little hard. We'll get some more messages. What about, okay, I forgot to do this part. Yeah, the world, I forgot. This is the more faded connection that I put in the description of the TikTok here. Alright, so something here is strongly aligning because this was like alright, you feel like someone feels like time's running out. I always say that, like Rose from Beauty and the Beast, And then this divine messenger from God, it's the Hierophant. Like when you go inward and you see like, okay, this connection is really meant to be in some way building, it's, what did I say, softly being in a hammock. And this is, you are the Empress here in this connection, and this person, don't let the devil scare you, but they may be like, I don't know, I need a little bit more, I can't say, because like I said, they got like kind of devilish eyes here, and I'll leave this little stack back here with the other kind of card things in the background there. Let me see some more. Let's see. Let's get some of these. I was just kind of like looking at these because this was this person originally. Anyway, look at the long cape, the long dark cape. You don't scare me with your long black coat. What is that from? Like the X-Men versus Wolverine or something? Whatever. Logan. His brother, Sabretooth, when it's Leo Schreiber. And he wears the light, and it's, what's his name from the Black Eyed Peas? He's like, you don't scare me with your creepy black coat, Victor. I said the first part totally wrong, like the name of the movie, I think. It's like, but, yeah, this is this person. They had coins in their hands. Maybe they lost money on something, and you've been kind of like waiting in the dark, feeling let down. Maybe you felt this. This is the Five of Swords over here. Oh, you felt this person dealing with something. You've been kind of like, so maybe they know. Let's see, you're not in it just for them. Let's see, what's this person's deal? This Emperor's deal. They know who they've been looking at this other person. This person has been checking out this other person on your social media, or if you're both at the same job, or both recruiters for some headhunter company, but if it's two romantic people, this one, that's your twin flame, probably, okay? You have this red string connection here, right? I said it before, you're their red queen. This person here may be like, they've been stuck, like, but like also just kind of, like letting go of, that's this demon you're battling here, like letting go of a twin flame connection that you thought was really important to have this like soulmate, truly. Maybe let's see, like we'll get more messages. What's this person's energy towards this person here? I saw something. Wow. They want them to, like, they are like, they're ready to step in this like lava for this connection, or to save you from if they perceive this person as bad, or to stop this, not in a karmic way, in a way of like, I'm saving you from this, because this person does have a lot going on, even though they might seem like they're going to come in with, just because someone comes in with an offer of love, we'll get some more energies about it. But this person here like doesn't trust this person here for you. Maybe it's like this is like, you know, an old person who you were a fling or something, it was never anything serious, and they consider you like a little sister in a way, though maybe a stepsister, I don't know. I heard stepmom, don't even get me started. But you know, it can even be father figure sometimes, I guess, if there's a situation where a twin flame was like a father and a daughter or something somehow, because they don't always get married. That's what I always tell myself. There's two souls that split into beings, and you know, experience this human experience we're all having in that way, where they feel like, okay, you're out there, my other connection to another part of myself is out there in a physical extension, like a tentacle, not to put it in the creepiest way possible. I got the creepy deck out. It's almost Halloween to me. Yeah. All right, let's see. This person's willing to risk their neck to save you from them, or step in and kind of like take the heat if they think this is bad for you. What is this person's real intention here? What's their message underneath? What's this person's energy towards you? It doesn't seem malicious to me in any way. It seems like they're their air sign energy, blonde. I said something about that before. I don't know if it ended up over here or there, but yeah, they're kind of like, I don't know, biding their time. I don't know what this figure is, okay? A lot of these ones I don't know, but I know it's the Knight of Swords. I know that much. And while keeping something very close to the chest about their financial situation or their life, there's things that are in their 3D where they make their money or whatever they're doing, they're keeping that very close to the chest. Something about wearing this like cross like this. Is he wearing some kind of a pendant there, if you know what that is or who this character is? Rings to you, look it up. They've been feeling your prayers for them. Maybe you were trying to manifest this person and they're just busy, like, off in their own world, like, perched, you know, at this battle point or rally point, or just on their own. They're just so, like, a loner, like, kind of, like, thinker, just sitting, just chilling. And then you're more of, like, it's like, you know, they feel you from a distance. They're maybe sitting there feeling you while you're thinking of them. Because look at those birds in the background. That's like telepathic. Can you see it? Is it too far away? Is it too small of a detail? Your thoughts, even, especially if you were praying while you're kind of in a dark place, praying from a dark place, those little messages are flying right over there. And that person's like feeling them and going, I can feel them in my head. You know, I can feel them in my head. What's going on with them? And maybe there's something here about a pregnancy, or lack of one, or deep desires for one, or just deep desires in general. Something like they can feel that you're praying for that part too, and they would like to. There's something about a hole there. There's a. They would like to. They send you back the kind of energy that feels calm, but they're really just deep in ruling thought. King of Pentacles, right? That's, again, this is, I think that person is, I think I put it back, maybe it came out briefly earlier, but anyway, wow, okay. So this person over here, this is, they feel you, okay? What about this person here? There's something about, they're obsessed with this person here and like avenging you in their mind or something. Even if it's like, this person didn't really hurt you, or, you know, maybe they did, or maybe they think they just need to stand up for you, or they're kneeling to you. Technically, they're kind of like bowing to your presence, to your energy, to your, I think this is the sun in this deck. I can't remember. I'm not good at the numbers. I'm not good at the Roman numerals. And I put the little book right now, so I'm not gonna really go too far into it. If you know the number, look it up. But to me, it's the sun, and I think I did look it up the other day. It's like, you are the sun. Your voice is the sun to them. They feel your prayers so much. Right? Yeah, they're worried about someone dark getting to you. Someone with like a darker energy, right? Even though, like, you might think this is them because they have a creepy coat, but you're, this person has a little dark energy, and they're worried about that. They don't want to see you end up with someone with dark energy. Okay, so maybe something here. Let me get some more or less cryptic messages, hopefully, for everyone. Let's see. What do you need to see about this person's shadows? I rarely get upset over words. They've been battling something that they felt like they've been going through for a while on their own. And I used to get that all the time in a lot of readings going backwards a few months about someone with a similar energy here. A lot of swords all the time with this person. Maybe whatever they were going through, they kind of like came out of, and they're like on the other side, right? And that's why there's like this little bit of sunshine underneath here with these, like, I just heard, oh, happy day. I don't know what that. Let's see, what's this person's shadow over here? I just heard an, I would walk 500 miles. So this person over here, maybe like they literally would like KILL someone for you, okay? I don't know if that's going to be allowed on the channel and get me totally banned forever or not, but you gotta watch this person. They're like little, like, they would go too hard on someone if they were like stood up for you and felt like this person wronged you in any way, even if, like, you got married or something and they found out something, oh, you did this to my friend, my little sister, and then they put them in a, bad place physically because they beat them so bad, you know what I mean? Like something like that, like Ray Donovan kind of thing. What else here? They would carry, like, they would happily, like, walk with, like, get stabbed for you and just look back at you with admiration and love still. That's how, like, you know what I mean? Someone that would ride for you. Anybody that would ride for you. Anybody would die for you. I don't know that name of that song. I don't think I've said the name of any of the 3 songs, but a piece of them just popped out of my mouth. If you know those little name that tunes in the 2 seconds I said it, you're meant to be here. You're meant to know these things. I commend you. All right. What was my questions I was going to ask that I didn't? All right. I asked, who are they? Let's pull out some messages. Here, so this is my cauldron of messages. 18 minutes deep, well over a TikTok allowed reading. I would have had to do 2 readings at this point to get it up on TikTok, and that would have just irritated me. It wouldn't have been just cohesive. Maybe I would have got more views, but I'm happy with you guys here. Thanks for being here. If you're still here at this point, all right, tell us about this person. Who are they to you? Or like, what do we need? Person A. Give us details on person A. Okay, give us details on person B. I haven't done this in a while. Let's see. All right, tell us what we need to know about this Page of Cups. There we go. There's something. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just knocked the whole camera over. There they are. There's their pain. Hide their pain back there. Alright. One on the floor. Could mean it's gone or it's not here yet, but rule. Interesting one anyway. Somebody felt like they made a rule and it got crossed, and that's what happened here. It caused some kind of a... Oh jeez. Let's see. Tall. This person's tall. Caring. I can see that. This person's more about money and control. Like, they might want to feel like, oh, I own you. I need to stand up for you and defend you in a way that's not. It could be like a father figure almost. It doesn't have to be two romantics, and this could be like your romantic over here. That would be a really actually interesting and kind of almost more potent situation than two romantic people, because this is really like a father dominating. It could be older brother, it could be ex. It can also just be person A, person B, right? It's this person here. Dreams, you've been seeing them in your dreams, or they've been seeing you in their dreams, or you know, guide your dreams, girl, your dreams. How about this person here? Okay. Sometimes these messages are my favorite part, because like I don't even know what's gonna come out. New. This is something new, relatively new. Let's get one of my little handmade messages. Waking up to the truth. Yeah, maybe like they thought before this was just something, you know, I got these little runes at the beach. Maybe they thought this was something just simple and it was a hookup, and it's not. They're realizing it's actually like you're a soulmate or something. Now, these little runes I got at the shore, I kind of just look at them as letters. I have a little book. I'm not going to go into looking them up. Really too much. I'm just going to blindly pick a couple out here. What the hell? A blank one? I didn't know there was blank ones in there. That's frightening. Alright, that looks like an N or a Z to me. Okay. More like an N. And that's an L. Let's get one more. It could also be an H, maybe. Oh, the out's definitely a Z. S. Alright, and this person here. No, I didn't get paper messages first, but it doesn't matter. Oh, you, and oh, I forget what that one is. P. I'm gonna say P. An arrow, and oh, that's the real P. What the hell is that one? I don't know. Something weird. So it's kind of like a Cancer like symbol in the tarot, like the little, you know, 69. Woo. That's not funny anymore. They said yin yang. Kind of like that sort of energy I get. And that would make total sense with Emperor, Empress, with the yin yang. I get this a little bit more now. Something in my head just clicked regarding my own situation, and okay, I totally understand what this is. I'm right. If this isn't resonating with you, go away. It's not your reading. I'm not trying to be mean, but if you're here this deep and even watching 22 minutes in, you know, let's get some messages about this person here. I also see the letter B right here. We'll leave that out. Okay. There's an F. And another like Z or N or S. No more. No more runes today. Goodbye, runes. Thank you for your service. Let's see here. Tell us about this person. Okay. War. This person could be military or like the military or Southwest. You live in the Southwest region of where we're both from. Sleep. Interesting. Sleep beauty. Sleeping beauty. That's kind of funny. They might drama. This is in school. Interesting. I mean, maybe you go to two people you go to school with, and they're like lining up. There's drama. There's teen drama here for somebody. Sleeping beauty is funny to me. Beauty sleep. Maybe you said something before this person, like I need to get my beauty sleep or something. I don't know. Keep it down. This person does love you. I do want to remind you that at the end of the day, they do have love for you. Okay? We did a lot of shadow messages here. What else was I gonna... Oh, you know what? I made some new cards recently. A couple ones I've been working on. I got distracted. This is part of my brain. They're giant. They're too big for my stupid hands. Was my face just on camera? I hope not. No, I think the cards were. So some of them I got through writing them, but there's just too many, so I just read them kind of like the rest of the tarot a little. Let's just get one here. Let's just get something. We get one message here. my friends used to say, we had a band and this was the t-shirt, and we would say the Suey King. I can't say the whole word. Chop Suey. That's an old 2000s thing too. Nobody young's gonna know it. Booking, fantasy, super hot, and manager. Okay. So you're someone's super hot fantasy. And then there's this connection with someone younger and conscious. Ooh, that's this person over here for sure. And this person here. Yeah, something about they like, this person's like a little bit more, money oriented, and this person is more spiritual, kind of a little more woke or whatever. Or situation, right? Now, let's see. What was my other question I was going to ask in my book going to be? What should your energy be? What is your current energy towards this person? What do you feel? I'm going to use this deck because I'm almost out of energetic cards because I pulled so many. What is your energy towards this person? Oh my god, it came right out. Oh, I saw that card earlier when I was shuffling around, and I kind of quickly went like this. If you were wound back, you would find it somewhere. 5 of Cups. Interesting too, because there's like, I love being in a graveyard, you know what I mean, on a date kind of thing, like walking around, and 5 of Cups, you're like feeling like there's something here that you're sort of chasing a little bit, perhaps. Yeah, like chasing, showing up in this person's dreams, maybe on purpose. But let's see here. I don't know what's your energy towards them, or what should your energy be towards them? I'm gonna use this deck for that. Say, what should your energy be towards them? It's came right out. You should see them. You should stop being addicted to them. You should stop being addicted to their energy. Right? Tell me more. Because this person here, let's see, is kind of feels you when you do that, because it's your twin flame, okay? Right? I'm going to explain it in the simplest way I can. Whether this person, no matter how they related to you, whether they like you or not romantically, whether they're just another soul here, they feel every time you think about this one in this way. When you're like, you want to be a succubus to this person, and you're like, let me go into their dreams, and you're manifesting that, or you're doing that, or whatever, this person can feel it. Like, maybe they're the type that's like up late at night too. Maybe these people are both up late at night, because I said something about that in this. And they're like, man, I can feel you thinking and praying for them, and it's hurting me. It's hurting our connection. It's hurting our divine connection. That's selfish of them to think that. No, I'm just kidding, of course. I'm just kidding. For any masculines cross-watching, I'm just kidding. That's what your energy should be, is like, they want you to remember this connection. That's, yeah, you're celibate, whatever, maybe, and that they know that. Like, I don't see any, like, sex. I just see, like, you wanting to just literally, like, let me just lick your wrist real quick. Like, just want to kiss, like, make out on the couch, you know? You know what I'm saying? No hands are doing anything inappropriate here. It's love. That's all you want, right? How should you proceed with this person in the physical here? If you have a physical connection with this person, if you see them, how should you, or in, like, mentally, how should you? Oh, it came right out. Treat it like the divine fate that it kind of is, right? Whoever this person's, giving you an inkling of in your life, you see them in your dreams. They're taller than you, or they're tall in general. Roll L, Z, Z, or N, and blank. Like, fill in the blank. It could be anything you want. But they're your sun, okay? They're a little bit of my yellow. Yellow is always my, like, color of abundance and happiness and brightness. And this person sees you being a star. It's, like, not quite here yet, but they see you becoming this artistic star, right? Kind of like a soulmate energy here again, I gotta tell you, strongly. And what's this person? How should you be towards this person if you interact with them? Did you see where it went? I mean, if they want to say something, they can say something. But, like, let them say something. Do not, like, go to them and be like, if it is, like, a father figure especially, do not go to them and be like, what do you think of this person? Don't. Let them step in and, put their remark where they want to make it. Send a text message or whatever. It's past my bedtime. We're almost at 30 minutes. We just hit 30 minutes right when I said that. Okay, so I'm going to end this really shortly. I'm just going to get a couple more messages here now that you know how your energy should be towards them, and tell us more about how you should be treating this person. Came right out. You need to know this. There's dedication here, and you're dedicated, there's strong emotional connection, feelings here. What about this person? I should be feeling towards them. Timing. What did I say? Let this person show up for you. If it's two romantic connections here, two jobs, not a father-daughter type thing, or even then, it's like everything's always timing, right? Life is timing. You know what I'm saying? Let's get one final shadow message. What's hidden to you right now about this connection? What is hidden? A battle has been fought and won, right? They felt you manifesting them the whole time. They know you manifested this, all right? Now, what's this person's hidden messages here? There was a hermit card somewhere, or a hierophant, and I kind of said it like it would be a hermit, like where it's a high priest, but it's like coming out of their spiritual awakening or something. They just had this huge mental change where they're in the new timeline, okay? This person might not be watching this reading right now, but they might really love you. They might not believe in that kind of stuff. This person might literally follow your channel or something and is in the same time, because that's your divine emperor, right? That's your divine counterpart. Excuse me, my throat's getting dry. And also the words are hard to get out because they're just praying that you hold on, right? And keep thinking about them in a loving way, and that union that you could have. I'm not saying that's your best choice, but that's kind of what this person wants, right? That's kind of how or I said how should you be to them the whole time was, respect this connection. Is that the end? What's the energy around this connection, choosing this connection? It's kind of like the power there is very hidden at this time. There's a lot of power here, but it's all kind of bundled in the spirit and the soul. It's not like within the connection. It's on almost like a net, or when you can see a summer rainstorm where you see the rain come down on the road, and you're driving your car and it literally is it splits the road in half. Have you ever seen that? If you haven't, yeah, it's like something here. It's kind of like it's the message is not totally clear here yet. That's the energy of choosing this connection. The message is not totally clear yet. It's very powerful, but it's a lot of it's hidden. It's totally hidden to me even. What's the energy of choosing this? What's the energy of choosing this? One on the floor. It means it's not quite here yet. What's going on? Okay. It's like a building, someone building up this person, I would imagine, is probably building up their finances and their world to come and meet you. They have to have money. They have tokens to get on the damn bus over here, okay? There's, wow, hermit on both sides. They've both been self-reflecting intensely, and this one sees that you're, or it's this person can tell that this person sees you as this beautiful thing to attain, because they, or they could get away almost, because this person could call you right back, possibly. Especially with that father-daughter dynamic, it could be their Father of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as I live and breathe. Okay. Hangman has been coming out a ton, and that was one of the first cards that came out was a hangman shot over here at this person. This person is hung up on this person. Whether it's two competing bosses, two competing dance instructors, two competing yoga teachers, two competing humor columnists, I don't care what it is. However you're in relation to them, whether you're trying to date both of them or trying to work for both of them or whatever, create for them, this is how they feel. This is where they're at. And let's get one more spooky message, because I really love these spooky deck. Okay. Is there anything you should not fear about this person, but maybe Swords, that's that right there. Oh, Five of Wands, and it's this like kind of spider leg creature. I read a book like that one time that had a thing sort of like that. But it's Five of Wands. It's like unbalanced management of your power. It's kind of a little needs work. And they could unfortunately go right back into this situation. They're the type that might go running right back into something dangerous or something that was dragging them down again. I said something here a little bit underneath. If you rewind backwards, I think about maybe like they went through a breakup or something like that. Could also be an addiction. With this devil card that came out, oh, see how I just kind of like that? This card kind of scared me. They're the type of person that's a little bit unfinished spiritually, okay? This person's a little bit more advanced, right? So they tend to run to the physical, back to that easy. Anything here else you should know? Came flying out. That card came out earlier for this person, I believe. But it definitely came out. It was either the, I don't know, it might have been this person here, and they're like, believe I'm watching this person. Believe this person's watching this person always, okay? Or this person themselves is also like watching you, probably. What about what should you maybe not fear, but not about this person here? They're a fool for love. No, they're a fool. They're lost in their own ways. They'll just go bananas, like on something. They'll just, kind of maybe ghost out or disappear or just, go towards something that seems insane and maybe leave you wherever. Let's see what else here. They want to take this person out, I think. I swear. Yeah, they might be like, no, that's my girl with the dog, and she's for me. Be careful. Ooh, this person's a little spooky. Giving me creep vibes. Yeah, right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because I think they don't want to lose your love or your connection or your affection or your way that you make them feel. Because that's over here with this person, but it's upside down now. They're afraid that this person is going to drag you away from what that is. And that's a family card a lot. Ace of Wands. This is like such a cool card to me. It's definitely the messages that I was talking about earlier. I believe it was over here. Keep those messages going, right? Between you and the person you feel most connected to in a positive way, right? Because they're going through something. I just opened to a Tower card. There they are. I just got the chills because that's the person I'm talking about. I don't know what Ivy is. It's the Emperor. This Emperor is trying to block your messages to this person. Do you see them sitting there, stopping them in this person? It's like, I can feel them thinking about me. They're jumping into your soul. And you're like, stop, Dad. Get out of my life. You literally might, and you're strong feminine. I see that about you, right? So, I think that's all I have. I have to go to bed. Now I'm hungry because I've been up so long. Thank you for stopping by.